This Terrence Gangster Waves, a.k.a. OG Giggity, a.k.a. Mr. Answer Right Back, a.k.a. the People's Champ, Terrence Civilian Williams. Yeah, I want to talk about Mumsy. Mumsy, light skin. I spoke briefly about him before. Mumsy was a guy that had roamed kind of around the city. I want to say Mumsy originally from the Melph. But I know Mumsy lived in the Fisher Project with his mother and his brother, Wilson. Me and his little brother was in juvenile jail together. I know when they had that beef with the St. Thomas, that's when he lost his thumb. He got shot he lost his thumb, and I think I hit in the face too. And I know his boy Brian died from that, from that beef with the St. Thomas. And then he was living in an Ivoryville with his cousin. Yeah, he lived in Ivoryville with his cousin, female. Her name started with an M. Him and Sterling was real cool. But Mumsy problem, and just like majority of the guys from the city of New Orleans, their problem be them drugs. They'll fall victim to them drugs and just lose sight of stuff. And that's what it be, that heroin. Mumsy, what it was? It was in Temperman. No. That wasn't, yeah, it was Mumsy, Sterling, Levi, Big Cleve out the 17th Ward, and Bam out the 17th Ward. It was in Tipman together. They used to always play, wrestle and play fight and all that old stuff, big as they were. But all them names just named, they deceased. I met, after Mumsy went home, because Mumsy and Pooh Man was cool too. But I know when I met Cleve, they all planned to hook up to go, hit the streets to try to make something shake. So Cleve wound up coming up there to WCI. Well, him and I did time. He went home, got crushed, I want to say around Black Magic. I don't know where Bam got crushed at, but Bam and I was in the parish. And I remember Bam from when I was young, from around 2nd and Daniel. Him and his brother Mark, or his cousin Mark, or whatever. They used to make me and my brother give him a ride, who we both swim on the Gertown. All us swimming on the Gertown swimming team, but they were bigger than us. And they would make us get him a ride on our bicycle from Gertown, from the pool, across Carrollton, across where they had the Piccadillys and where that J.C. Penney used to be at back in the day, over that way. Then they'll get off. We'll go to the cook, they'll get off and walk the rest of the way on to their house. Bam tried to put the tip down on me one time. He didn't remember who I was. He just knew my name. So when I came in the parish, he was in the holder tank. And bald head, swole, he stand up at the balls. I had just come in the jail. So when you first come in, it's gonna say, cautious, you're now entering the real jail. But I already had been back there from juvenile. Now I'm back, 94 now. I'm a veteran back here. But he don't know who I am because I'm small. So I'm looking back. He said, Bam, I'm on A. He told me he was on A, one of them tiers on the A side. And I said, gangster. And he looked, like, yeah. And I kept it. He put me in the other holder tank, though. So he had spread word to all the fellas that I was back there. But that's just how people would do you back then. If they'll know your name, but sometimes they don't know your face. Because like I told you before, if you was getting money in the city of New Orleans, if you was stepping in the city of New Orleans, a player, dresser, whatever you were, your name gonna get around. We gonna run into each other at a second line, a concert, one one of them projects. I might meet a female and might, boy, what's up, boy? Coming through somebody's project, hiding at a female, or in jail, we gonna run into each other, and we've been hurt. Oh yeah, we cool with somebody that's cool with him, and that's just how it was, because the city not that big. But especially how we roamed at. But Mumsy had a lot of people shook. A lot of people were scared of Mumsy. I've never heard about Mumsy fight game. I've never heard about him rumbling. Anybody who was locked up with Mumsy or know him from hanging out in the projects might could come up with talk about whoever he had a fight with, but I've never heard him about his fight game. I know about the pistol game. Pistol game, undeniable. Cold Steppa. And like I say, I heard he was related, or one of them, somebody's daddy is a brother. One is somebody's saying some kind of way he was kin to them. So whoever know, y'all hit me up and let me know if I'm wrong about that. But I know last I had seen Mumsy, I had rolled through the Iberville project, and he was sitting on that porch. I think that's Benville. When you come down and you make that little curve, that little store in the corner right here, and you curve around and you'll hit Rampart or whatever that street is. You come down, how the Iberville was made. You come that street, you come up right where Kraus used to be, where the rental car place at, up that street there, and then you come around. He was sitting right on that porch. Early in the morning, I come through there, lurking, lucky. That boy was on that thing, ducked out. He was scratching his toe. He was scratching his toe. He had his shoe over, his sock over. He was scratching his toe. I said, look at him. I could just get out and work him right now. But I didn't want him. He wasn't my beef or nothing. But I was ticked off because he told me that whatever going in Iberville, he had control of it. That was his words to me and Sterling. And apparently he didn't. But I remember him calling me, trying to explain, man, I hung up the phone. I don't want to hear that. Hello, wait, man, call him back. I forgot to take the dude's name. It was Nut. Somebody out the Iberville who had my number called me. And Mumsy was on a three-way trying to talk to me, let me know he ain't had nothing to do with that. But I didn't want to hear that at the time. But then, like I said, I came around, but I called him. I could have parked him if I wanted to because he was already out of it. But he wasn't my problem. And plus, we had a respect for one another. He was a little older than I was, out before me. But, a lot of us, we come up in the gang young. And a lot of the old heads, they'll respect you once they see you not no cow. Now, I will say this. A lot of them old heads will try to send you out there on crash dummy missions as well. You get to talking, oh, I'm with this and about, oh, yeah, you here? Go ahead, lad. Well, that's how I send you out there now. Send you on crash dummy mission. Get some work, you hit for the work. They'll try to tell you, look, go ahead and sell this here and bring the money back on. Oh, yeah, they try all kind of, back here, they try all kind of little crazy games. But anyway, I just want to come through, talk about Mumsy. Because there's certain people that I knew, I came across, did business with or whatever the case may be. And I just sit back and I be like, man, that man had a name in the city, or that man was doing this. He had a bad old lady, he did this, reputation, or someone, or this person, he might have dressed like this. But they all deceased right now. And I be like, man, God bless me. All these gangsters and cold steppers is deceased right now. Majority of them. A little over the majority. Let me say that, because, man. And some of them locked up in the penitentiary. Yeah, because I haven't even touched on in Iberville, oh man, Ken, Scarface Sean, but I think Scarface Sean was really out to the feet. He used to be in the Iberville, but him and Ken on the same charge together in Angola. Ken used to box. Anyway, y'all know my motto. I say no to drug, to stop the violence, put the guns down. Make sure y'all can testify HIV and AIDS because y'all need to know y'all status. We got the non-profit, they need us. The Instagram, they need us. Third War, the movie, them boys at war. The reality show, Surviving Without Birdman. And I got the merch. Check out the merch now. Civilian Apparel. Thank you for all the love support.